My name is Antonio Morgan. I'm a mental health advocate for the Mental Health Association of San Francisco. I worked from 2004, back when they had the petitions for Proposition 63, and then we got it on the ballot, and then it passed, and I was part of the Mental Health Service Act implementation 40-member task force, and I do stigma trainings and things like that for Mental Health Association. Well, I was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia in 1995. The type of paranoid schizophrenia I have is kind of rare. It's called delusional reference, where I build stories out of conversations, clothes, any kind of situations, and then they're external stories, and then they turn it on me, internal stories, and I start thinking that they're attacking me. I've been hospitalized from 1995 to 2013 times. It wasn't until 2000, 2001 when I really started to get control of paranoid schizophrenia and my recovery. Well, I love SOLVE, and it stands for Sharing Our Lives, Voices, and Experience. And it's really therapeutic because it lets me vent, tell what I've been holding inside so I won't blow up, and try to get people to understand my truths while I understand their truths and stigmas that they have. And we could probably come to agreement that we all need to work together for my recovery and the betterment of society. Well, first with SOLVE, I go to property management and I try to build a relationship to let them know they can rent to someone like me that's on meds, that has a support system, that has to work on his mental health. Also, I go to businesses, let them know they can hire someone like me. I'm reliable, I can start on time, and I can do the work. But I just have a little challenge. I have to take meds. I might have to take mental health days, maybe once every 3 months, things like that. Also, the schools, we go into schools, letting the children know it's okay to talk about mental health issues, because I really was diagnosed in 1995, but these issues were showing up in the early 90s. But it wasn't cool to talk about this because there's so much stigma involved. And then when the stigma gets to you, it turns into self-stigma, and you start believing the things that people say, like you're crazy or you're lazy or you're violent, things like that. So that's the thing to solve. But as far as the Mental Health Association in San Francisco, I facilitate an advocacy group called the Health and Wellness Action Advocates. And what we do, we try to change policy in the city. We're involved in community happenings and meetings. We let our voices be heard. We try to make sure the board of supervisors support us in services when budget cuts come, things like that. Well, one thing I always say is that I like people to know how they can get involved, how they can help someone like myself that's diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia or bipolar trauma, anything like that, with a disability, is that they can volunteer at like a mental health association, NAMI, any place like that. They should educate themselves, their loved ones, or their friends to know about their diagnoses, whatever it is, just so they won't have a diagnosis and be blind, will really know what's going on. Another thing, they can be an advocate. Whenever issues in the city is going up, you can go to board of supervisors and you can speak out. You can write the board of supervisors, things like that.